What's happening, people? That's right. GKR Leagues is back. We're here with week 3, day number 1. Big time matches, big time players, and big time fun. Coming up first, pretty killer matchup. Minchiam versus Nightcrow. Wyze, Charles, and Dark, the leadoff players for and Nightcrow with our current win rate leader, 1-2, followed by Higher, followed by Eason. So let's go. And of course, later on today, our big match, ElectroDragon versus Calalas. Kind of a little reunion of some Team Liquid players with Canario, Surgical Goblin, Adrian, Pedro, and Vitor 75 out on that squad. And then Calalas, of course. You got some pretty big names on there as well. But that's for later. Right now, we got this one in front of us. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty pumped to be here. I'm pretty excited to be here with each and every one of you. How you been? It's been a while. For some of you. Maybe some of you were here for CRL this last weekend. But I know for me, I haven't seen you in a while. And you know what? It's great to see you. Yeehaw. Newbie out there saying, hey, I got better finish than some of those people. Well, then, get on a team, bro. You know what I mean? Hi, Rich. Is Mo playing today? He is on the roster for our second match in the day. So I expect to see him. I believe he's guaranteed to play based on the lineups for the day. I feel like my camera, it's a little bit off-centered. But I think it's the camera, not me. I think I'm centered and the camera is off-centered. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm just going to ignore. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let that one go and not be freaked out by the camera situation. Will they be able to let go of their fears and go ahead and get it? Now, interesting to note for GKR, now the Evos are out, you get to ban a troop, a spell, and a building, and also you get to ban an Evo. So Barbarians, the Evo ban from Minchiam, and Firecracker, the ban from Nightcrow. Let me do a quick few shout-outs here. Shakib, you have been shouted out. There you go. Let's see. Baba Robin, you have been shouted out. Now it's time to shout out some gameplay, though. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Wyze on the bottom side of your screen, 1-2 on your top. As you saw before, 1-2 boasting the top win rate overall in our competition. Not really sure how 1-2 is playing since he is from China, but you know, good to see you here, buddy. 77-13 personal best on Legacy Ladder. A few top 1,000 finishes, but nothing wild as of yet. Has been playing a lot in the Star Championship over in China. MK Loon. And I'm just shocked to see 2.6 being played in a, even if it's semi-pro, in a truly competitive match. Anybody else kind of having to take a moment here and really just take that in? Let's see. Can 2.6 get a win here in this competition? Wyze has been playing a lot of Bowler Loon Freeze and a lot of RG and some Expo. I have not seen a lot of 2.6 in his battle log, although maybe he is a 2.6 one-trick in real life. An EQ ban, Anish pointed out here, which does buff 2.6, that's true. EQ and NATO. Arrow's trying to get a little bit more room for the Mega Knight to maybe leap, but the control here by Wyze has been solid so far. Mega Knight onto the Hog on the right-hand side. Snowball. That's a big expenditure. That's 9 elixir spent to stop that 4. I think there's a legitimate chance here, a very good chance, that Wyze takes a pretty solid win here. With this very strange, I guess, I don't know, kind of a strange deck choice in my opinion, out of 1-2. And damage in both lanes is starting to become a real significant problem for the player from Nightcrow. Miner in, but this Loon is just fully controlled. And boom, back to a second cannon. And there's just no way for 1-2. Well, that's not me, folks. That lag you're seeing is from the production team. So I don't know why they're having so many troubles. But they are. And yeah, just the way you can cycle back to cannons here in triple. Trying to go Loon both lanes, but Muskies are there. You gotta get in front of the Muskie here. Well, here we go, folks. If you wanted to see 2.6 win a competitive match of Clash Royale, you just saw it. And Aries saying 2.6 is his main deck. Well, if there was going to be the strangest, if you gave me my Clash Royale bingo card and said we were going to open up with MK Miner Loon against 2.6, I would have told you to pound sand because you're a crazy person. So there we go. I don't even know what to do with that. That was a lot of things that all happened at once. No way 2.61 in 2023. Yes, it did. Very strange deck choices on both sides. Like, there's just no way. I haven't seen how to play. I don't think this is the same hire. This is actually a different hire, Swimmer. And good to see you, Swimmer. This is a different hire than the hire that you're talking about, than the former CRO World Finals hire. I don't remember. Let me go ahead and see if I can find this one. Yeah, this is a very different hire. 1 second. We are friends. I met him IRL 2. He's a 2.6 god. He used it recently to an Unmaster Master Land Finals won with it in the actual final of the whole comp. All right. Wait, this is the same hire? There's no way it actually is the same hire? I thought this was a totally different person because this guy looks so skinny. Hold on. Let's go in. I guess that is actually a hire and he just lost a ton of weight and now looks like he's 4 years younger? Because I'm looking at his profile. This is the world finalist hire. This is actually him. I think he just lost a ton of weight, and now he's just very different from what I remember him looking like. Well, here is one of my all-time favorites out of China. Really talented, multiple-time CRL world finalist. Made it to World Finals in 2019, 2020, and don't forget, as a solo player in 2021. Linus asking, why do these players have such low finishes? Top 2K finish when playing esports. How? I don't know how that team made that choice. This is a semi-pro competition. So you have a 3-time world finalist like hire on the same team as a guy who best finish is just outside of the top 1,000. But who knows how you fill a team? Now keep in mind, one of the all-time greatest competitive players, Javi Catorze, was never very good on ladder. Now certainly, better finishes than top 2,000. That's going to be... I'm excited to see this Evo Mortar. You know, it's one of the big shames of the strength of Firecracker is that the other Evos... I mean, look, RG's everywhere. But it feels like Evo Mortar should have been a really interesting or exciting addition. I don't know, maybe throwing at Goblin's not that exciting. But we haven't really seen much of it because it's just overshadowed by Firecracker. I was trying to find an Evo Mortar deck just by going through my friends list, and I didn't see a single person playing it, other than one person playing Hog Mortar. And there we go. An Evo Mortar. Not going to do a whole lot. But this is a nice little dual laner here. And that's going to try to get a little bit of damage on the right. Miner gets down, but just doesn't get in front of anything. Now it's in front of some stuff. Skeleton's in. Ram Rider trying to work. Charles needs to control this Mega Knight on the left-hand side. Will with a Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart will not go down in time to pull the Ram Rider, so Mortar has to come in on the right-hand lane. But a good swing here for Charles to get himself in the lead, 15-29 to 1963. Now, if Charles were a time traveler, would he fit in better in 1529 or 1963? Based on his appearance. What do you think? I think he could be either. Good lightning. And now the lead swings heavily back towards the 3-time world finalist. Miner in, Cannon Cart low, needs to control this bandit as Charles. Higher, stacking like crazy. And Higher can just play some defense and then lightning. Think about Evo Mortar, and ooh, that's a pretty big hit. That's going to be a second big hit. Oh my word. I was about to say the thing about Evo Mortar as it's not that impactful, but those hits were absolutely massive. And just like that, oh my word. The cannon cart got schluffed back into oh no position, and that ended up being a big win here for Charles. Let's go take a look at the replay on that one, because that was wild. So check this one out. You see the cannon cart is way back there, starts to push forward. This might be the might be the next cannon cart here. Not at all what it looked like it was going to be. It looked like it was going to be just easy win here for hire. Look at this. Mortar comes down, and this cannon cart just kind of gets stuck right there by the tower because of the... oh, that's fascinating. It got stuck there right there because of the Skeleton King, but also the Goblin, when it spawns, pushed the cannon cart back a little bit. Now, I don't know if that was completely important. Let's look at that one more time here. So here you go. Evo Mortar comes down, Goblin loaded, and when it spawns, it pushes the cannon cart back a little bit. And now just, more and more hits from the Evo Mortar. And that is an insane GG. And just like that, the squad takes it. And now we're getting ready to go into our second game, our second set, where Chetty, a.k.a. Ilion, takes on Panda in our dual mode match. The miner going to the back as well, points out Swimmer. Yeah, what a crazy finish that was. Unexpected. Unexpected indeed. But really fun. I mean, that was really fun. Let's see. Is Morton playing today? No, Morton doesn't play in this league. I don't think Morton's on any of the teams in this league. Let me just double check the rosters. No. Morton does not play in this league. If you want info on all the Italian players, I'm here since I play with some of the comps with them and know them all personally. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Rich, who's better, Hugo or Ilion? I don't know. Let's set up a BO5 set it and try to solve that. Peter saying, "Man, love your setup and the background looks awesome." Yes, I'm gonna have to move pretty soon out of this room because baby boy Slayton, the new baby boy Slayton, this is gonna be his bedroom soon. So I'm gonna have to move, but I'll figure out how to make the setup look cool in the new spot. Ryan Rashid saying, "Hey Rich, how you doing?" I'm doing great, thank you. I'm gonna be uninstall CR if that happens to me, bro. Yeah, that makes me want to play some Mortar now, some Evo Mortar. That looks fun. I wonder if Andrew is having a blast with the Evo Mortar. I haven't checked in with him on that yet, but I'll talk to him, of course, this weekend for Clash Royale League, the first monthly final of 2023 with no Mohamed Light. Will be fascinating. Evo Mortar is the best Evo. It's not. Firecracker is the best Evo. That's your. I love that you feel like that, but Firecracker is insane. Firecracker is completely insane. Let's see. Let me go and figure out what the delay is. Oh, are they doing their giveaway? Okay, so there's a giveaway happening, folks. Let me see if I can bring this up. They like posted it twice here. Let me share this. Let's see. So go ahead and follow GKR on Twitter at GKR Leagues. They're doing a giveaway to get this cool Clash Royale pack. So again, if you want this cool Clash Royale mystery box that has a bunch of fun stuff like some of the stuff you actually see here in the background, they're doing that. Go ahead, check it out. Let's go ahead and jump into our gameplay. No man, barbs are the best, all about skill. Yes, a 5 barbs card is about skill specifically. That's what I've been told. Why is Mo not playing? Because he forgot, literally because he forgot to sign up. Don't tell me Panda's also playing 2.6. No, okay. Hog EQ. Surmer saying he thinks Ta's going to win this month. Interesting pick. Rich, know where I can find a CR assets pack. What do you mean a CR assets pack? Like the fan kit that they posted about on Twitter? So keep in mind that there are no bans in this mode, so we're seeing Firecracker and RG. And here comes the Evo RG. Fisherman to pull the Mighty Miner. Now, one thing to note about the Evo RG when you're playing against it, that when you throw troops right on it, obviously they get shredded, but look what happened there, right? Range stuff, when you're playing against Evo RG, knockback, range attacks, air attacks. And if you can get ground troops on it when it's not firing, right? Little sequence where you throw your skellies and your Ice Spirit and freeze it just for a little bit so the skeletons can chip it down. Mortar Royale saying, I think Igor or Morton is going to win. I think one of those two is pretty likely. If you told me bet on what's the percentage chance that Igor or Morton wins, I'd probably give that like a 55-60% chance that one of those two guys wins it. Good fishermen, but better skellies. So Lumberjack has to come out. And now switching lanes here with the Evo RG. Bar Barrel tries to predict the bomb tower, I believe. Doesn't get it, but still Evo RG will do some pretty big shots on the left-hand side. Does it get two? And it does. Lead has not swung back away from Panda yet. What is this account that Ilion's playing on? I just noticed this weird account. 8:45, left-hand side. Firecrackers are posing a problem despite having the fireball. And that fisherman, a half step late. Just a half step late from Ilion. That's a good Mighty Miner, but now here comes Lumberjack plus RG opposite lane. Hog gonna beat out, though, any real defense, and that should be enough with the EQ. Does Panda get the EQ in? There he goes. GG, well played. Panda takes the game. So now Panda has to keep an eye out for firecrackers coming from Ilion. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's called the Fan Kit Newbie, and I believe you can get it on Twitter. Who would you want to see as the world champion this CRL? I mean, it's hard for me not to always say Morton in that one. I don't know if he'll have the level to do what he did last year, but he's also Morton. You know what I mean? It'd be the best story in Clash Royale if Morton finally won one. That's my feeling. Let's see. Man, Evo RG looks like a gangster in the arena. Forget the HP, buffed HP and Check out his walk at it. He's just fire. Who do I think will win? Who do you think will win? Did you open your ping box after 100K? Yes, I did. In fact, you can see the 100. I need to rearrange my setup a bit, but my 100K button. Here, I'll give you guys a quick peek at it. Let's go up. Boom. There's my 100 play YouTube button, my 100K YouTube button right up there. I need to rearrange my setup so that it's a little more visible in the setup when I'm sitting down. But there it is. Boom. 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 There we go. There it is. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to do some when I move into my new space, I'll do some rearranging. Who's the greatest Clash Royale player in history of CR ever? Mohamed Light. We're currently watching the greatest player ever. I missed the box opening. Where can I see the video? Can't remember what stream that was. Rian Rashid saying, feel the same way. Personally, a Mohamed Light fan, but really want to see Morton win this time. I agree. I feel on that. Congrats. Thank you. Morton, Ruben, Igor, and Arden all being on the same side of the bracket is criminal. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Messi or Ronaldo? I mean, Messi. But I liked Ronaldo more early on. Momo's the best, but I want Pedro to win. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, I found the fan kit is ready to download the whole thing. I don't know, man. You gotta find it out on your own, unfortunately. Avenger Endgame wants a new champion. Well, look, here's the reality, is that at this World Finals, you already have guaranteed Mo and Mugi, right? So you have 2 former world champions all guaranteed to be there. There's a very good chance Ruben will end up at World Finals. There's a decent chance now that Igor could end up at World Finals. And I guess, let me go find out what happened. I guess that they just... someone got a free win. Set 2 free win for Nightcrow. I'm going to find out why, but I guess there was a delay. That's weird. Personally, I want anyone to win CRL multiple times. I don't know. That'd be interesting. What's more likely, Mo Light winning or Mo Light not winning? Man, that might be the hardest question. That might be the hardest question yet. What's more likely, Mo Light winning or Mo Light not winning? I don't know. Let's put a poll on that one. I'm going to put a poll out right now. Does Mo... more likely... More likely, Mo wins Worlds or one of the other 15. Mo, 15 others. All right, let's see what you guys say on this poll. Which one is which one's Mo likely? Are we doing Evo suggestions? Sure, suggest an Evo. You know what I mean? Do I know Lee Yishu, a CR player? I do not. Are you asking me if I know you? Because you are you. You're saying your own. Do I know you? Do I know who you are? That was your question? That's really amusing. Thoughts on Evo Mortar? A little underwhelming. Same upset how so much potential but fails to deliver. Yeah, well, he doesn't take it as seriously as if he took it as seriously as other guys do, he's like, he doesn't even take it seriously. He did as well as he did last year. That's the craziest part. Second place also gets a boatload of points. Is more than golden tickets online. Yeah, I mean, there's a post from Clash Royale Esports a couple days ago that shows I'll actually show it right now. Here's this post that shows the standings of the top 8 of our 8 monthly finalists. And you can see basically even an okay performance, and Morton, Faust, and Sosa will probably all do enough to most likely clinch their spot as long as they don't totally flop in the next 2 months, right? Ruben's kind of right there on the bubble. A big performance from Ruben, right? Because top 7, so this is a ranking graphic that does not include the golden ticket finalists, right? So top 7 ranked, not including golden ticket finalists, will go to Worlds. So Morton, Faust, and Sosa are 1, 2, and 3 in the points ranking overall going into the weekend. And I think even a mid performance from them makes it even harder for them to be unseeded from these spots. If Ruben wins 1 or 2 matches, Ruben will be very difficult to unseed as well. Then you have like Arden, Ta, Dark Angel, Igor all down there. And any one of them with a good performance could not only, of course, win a golden ticket, but also jump way up the points rankings. So very interesting. The question is, who do you think will win? Will Mo win or will one of the other 16 people? Which one's more likely? Not who do you want to win. How do the bans work here? Neither team can. These 6 cards and 2 Evos are not allowed to be played by anybody in this competition. In this particular match. And here we are, of course, in King of the Hill. Kisara playing on camera. I think that's our first on-camera player of the day, which is kind of cool. And where are you on this list, Kisara? And they're having more connection issues. That's not me. These issues. And they had a big lag, so we'll be back. They're having some challenges there in the in production. Let's look at the poll results. 65% of you say that Mohamed Light will win Worlds. 34% say it's more likely that one of the other 15 will win. I should have connected my iPad so that if their stream broke, they're having weird connection issues. But my iPad is not in the room, unfortunately. Maybe I'll go grab it during the break. Let's see. Let me look at the chat here for a minute. Whatever happened to Expo Master? I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Did I change something in my background? Yes, the YouTube play button there. When are we getting a Clan Wars update? I don't know. I'm not on the game team. Even more is better than Skelly's or Barb's. Definitely better than Skelly's. Arguable about Barb's. Well, also has potential, but has failed to win some important matches. Yeah, but he's also like often been a top 20 player, and he's probably still a top 20 player in the world, or maybe at least he has been at one time a top 10 player in the world. So, you know, that's pretty good. How is Lucas doing? Doing all right. Game Saver, sup, Rich? Sup, dude? Any chances of Riley qualifying? Yeah, I actually picked Riley as my dark horse pick. Riley is just coming so close. I think that if Riley makes one monthly final, it'll be enough for him points-wise. Because right now, if you go look at the if we go look at the CRL rankings, Riley is, I want to say he's like top 30. He's 32 right now with 200 points. And that puts him 80 points behind Ruben at the moment. Now, Ruben's going to jump ahead with some of his World Finals points. Some of his monthly finals points. But then, like, Rainbow is 285. Sam is 295. So really, like, if he can make it into the monthly final, Riley has a really good chance of making it. And if he had just played the first month, too. LCOP at Worlds, surely. We'll see. I don't know what's happening over there right now. Thoughts on how Evo Expo might work? I'm in favor of a Devo Expo, so that when Expo evolves, it actually heals the tower, or only does 1 HP. So there you go. Let's see. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't know what's up with their gameplay stuff. I'm waiting for them. Mo is playing. When do I think Clan Wars update is coming? No idea. What happened to Lapacati? He's just out there getting swole, dude. He keeps on posting on Twitter about how... Hold on. Since we've been on Twitter a little bit, let's go ahead and do it. Let's see. Here we go. I'll show you guys. All that Lapo posts are posts of how ripped he is. Right? Here we go. There's Lapo just showing his abs. This is all he does. He just posts swole pictures all day. So there you go. That's how Lapo's doing. He's just getting ripped. All right, let's go ahead. Watch some Clash Royale. Let's see. By the way, if you guys want information on how anybody's doing in CRL, I see someone asking how's Lucas doing in CRL. Go to Royale API. They have all the information there for you. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. All right, let's go take a look at Kisara, who he's not on. Oh, he is on the roster. Oh, he's an alternate on the roster. Interesting. Kisara, 8.8K, almost 8.9K personal best on old ladder. So certainly can ball from a ladder perspective. Has a top 100 finish on ranked. Top 100 finish on ladder. People asking where Ian is on the overall table for World Finals. Ian currently is ranked number 48, so take 4 off of that. He's 44th. So he actually can, right now, Riley's ranked 32nd. Take 4 off, he's actually ranked 28th. He's effectively ranked 28th. Kisara out here running the Luminary deck. I'm looking like Loon here for Dark. Hey, Rich, how is Hire doing as Avenger Endgame? He's in the CRCC, which is the Chinese answer to CRL, and I don't know how he's doing there. I think maybe he actually qualified already? I could be wrong. Do I think Bomb Tour should be nerfed? Do I think Bomb Tower should be nerfed? I think it's in an okay place. Is Mo playing today? Yes, he is. Loon in, Skelly Bomb trying to do a little bit. I think that Loon's going to die before, and it does die just shy of the tower. Mega Knight gets controlled by a giant skeleton. Good work there by Dark. And that's a nice little move there with the Miner from Kisara. Oh, the arrows predicted in the wrong spot. Kisara going for some fancy plays and does get the bandit connection. Overall, that was a really nice sequence from Kisara. If he'd hit the arrows prediction, that would have been GG right there. I loved everything about that. We'll go ahead and look at that move again after the game is over. But now here's the problem is Kisara can't do it again. He's already done it once. Dark is going to be ready for it. That's the move that when you pull it off, you really have to hope that it works when you use it. Mega Knight will be controlled here. And a good high giant skeleton to try to get the bomb on more. And that's a smart miner. Right? That's not a miner to actually hold by itself. That miner is just there to hold everything in death bomb range. Very nice stuff by Dark. Now Kisara goes to the back trying to get these bats to escape. They do not. Prince taking for the miner, though. Kiting the Phoenix away is Kisara, and the balloon is heading in. And they once again are having lag. I need to get my own... I'm going to go get my iPad. This is crazy. All this lag they're hitting with. There you go. Dark gets the win. Kisara with some cool moves, but not quite enough. And I'm gonna get my iPad before the second match because that's really just annoying that they keep doing that. They should buff Tesla, maybe. Which card do you think needs a nerf? Not counting Evos. Probably just RG itself needs a nerf. TBH, Mighty Miner. Any good Splash Yard players playing? I don't think so. Hey, man, is Jupiter King still playing Clash Royale? I don't know. When is Molite playing? Next match. How do you think 3 Muskie Evo might be like? A 4th Muskie. Hi, Rich. Nice to see you. What's up, Devlop? Why do you have that much glasses? Why don't you have more sunglasses, huh? How about that? Pick up your sunglasses. And if you want more sunglasses, go to the link in the description. Gooder.com/Rich Slayton. You can use promo code RICH to get 15% off. How about that? Gooder.com/Rich Slayton. Boom. Promo code RICH, 15% off your sunglasses. Is Splash Yard still good? Eh. How about Elite Barbs Evo? Ugh. How long will the stream go? For one more match after this one. Like, this is match 1. We still have match number 2 coming up in a minute after this one. Team ElectroDragon versus Shot Calalas. That's what's up. Rich, who do you think is a better player, Ian versus Riley? Well, I'm glad you asked that question because Royale API settled that. It settled that for us. Here's a little tweet from Royale API that that settled that one. Where are you? Or was it just on It might have just been on SML's. Hold on. SML, the head of Royale API, he settled that one. Officially, Ian is better, according to the data. Ian is up 95 to 78. I don't know how they have so many draws. How do they have so many draws? But the numbers don't lie. Ian's better, according to the numbers. There you go. Dark played very well, yes. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and throw up that I said I would show you that replay. Let me throw up that replay really quick. I thought that was a really cool play. Let's go ahead and get that up here. Here's that replay I was talking about. Let me just skip forward a little bit. Can I please scoot forward here? Where's the replay? Oh, it's a little bit further. All right. So here's the giant skeleton, right? The giant skeleton is starting to come that way. Now the prince is look at the prince coming from the back, right? So the prince, hold on. So he sets the prince way up in the back. This is so smart. He sees the giant skeleton going towards the left-hand side, so he miners opposite lane, very much like the miner P.E.K.K.A pull. We saw who do we see that happen? Air Surfer versus somebody back in CRL 2019. And so you see the giant skeleton turn that way. This is great because you're within the giant skeleton's view range, but the miner is going to turn to the tower, not to the giant skeleton, which means the giant skeleton will walk all the way across and get out of the way. Now this would have been brilliant. You see the prince there being tanked for by the archer queen. They're all supposed to break through here, and the arrows comes down for the prediction, but the prediction goes low rather than high. He's trying to get, because he was expecting the goblins to come to the inside a little bit. If he'd gotten the goblins, that would have been game over. Instead, here we are going into game number 2 of this set. They should nerf Rich's sunglasses collection. Yeah, you're probably right. How many monthly qualifiers remaining? 2 more. We have our monthly final this weekend, and then there you go. Evo Wizard, instead of shooting fire, it shoots a spell that casts 4 tick poison. What? I think Evo Wizard is just Fireball on drop. Avenger Endgame, why don't you wear glasses in CR Finals? I don't wear them on the official Clash Royale League broadcast. I do wear them at World Finals when I'm hosting, but not when I'm on the desk. Does Firecracker really need a nerf? Bro, have you played Clash Royale? Are evolved cards alive to this tournament? Yes, look at this. If you look at the bans section below each player's information, you can see that Minchiam has banned Monk, NATO, Drill, and the Barb's evolution, whereas the other team, Nightcrow, has banned RG, EQ, Pump, and the Firecracker evolution. So there you go. Good poison there out of Panda. Swimmer, are they Barbs and Firecracker out of Evo slot? Yes, they are. So it doesn't ban the cards, it just bans the Evo. Oh, Mohamed pointed out that they draw each other on ladder. But good point. Bleh. Trying to think about the breakthrough strategy here for Panda. You see he's doing his best to control here. But he's fallen down pretty far for being a minor control deck. Now, yes, he could get a mortar connection I just don't think he will. Do you think against a card like Mega Knight, the Evo Mortar is actually a detriment rather than a benefit? Because it lets you build up more behind the Mega Knight? Minor Bats push right-hand lane for Ilion. Wall breakers behind all of those. Mortar has to come down late. Does. And gets a lock. A couple shots from the Mortar will be really big here. Even just one shot puts this one now suddenly back within reach for Panda. That's a good Minor. Log comes out. Bats high. Panda has to give up the Bandit dash on the left-hand side. Now Mortar again high. Switching lanes will be controlled by the Bandit. 48 seconds left. Minor doesn't pull the Prince all the way out of the way. And that's a cheeky use of the ability here. The Ice Spirit doesn't get much for it, but just like that, we are again almost tied. Minor opposite direction goes to the back with the arrows in support. The Goblin from the defensive Mortar will go work on the Minor. That's really interesting. Haven't seen a ton of Mortar Evo gameplay, but we're seeing some fun stuff here today. Minor goes to the back this time. Poison up front. Prince does not catch. Poison ticking away. 1041. Now to 1052. Poison going. This is very close. Will there be a Minor catch? There's not a Minor catch. There are arrows. The tick is happening. 856 to 832. Ilion winning this one by a hair. Well, that was fun. Well, that was enjoyable. And I think we're going to go to a Game 5 here, folks. Let's go ahead and queue up the replay. See the end of that one. And here we go. 20-something seconds left. You see the lead for Ilion. That Minor going to get a couple more. But now we're in Minor Poison Cycle territory. Right? So the no catch there, the log to stun a little bit. And if we get to right about here, you can see that the poison is going to put Panda ahead. Let's continue along. So now ticking away here, 996. And this is just a tough spot here because the Goblins already came out. And so Panda has to try to go for a true Minor kick. And Panda tries to outsmart. Right? Minor to the back, as I see someone said, Frank saying this was that Minor to the front was an obvious, or Minor to the back was an obvious pick. Panda tries to outsmart him and think he might go to the number 3 spot, the inside corner. He doesn't. And that's, we've seen some smarty pants plays out of this Nightcrow team. But the arrows come in, and the log doesn't quite get there. The log didn't get there in time. So there you go. Let's jump into the final, Game 5. Deciding match. Yes, RG ban means no RGs of any kind, Evo or regular. Imagine evolution for champions. Ugh. Evo is cool because it puts more emphasis on cycle. Yeah, I like the concept of Evo, but it does need to be nerfed a little bit. Why are the colors like a match of 2016 CR game? I don't know, dude. I didn't do the colors. Red Minor, how are you? Yes, I remember you. Good to see you. So Ilion just running the Luminary deck over and over again. And Higher deciding, hey, you can do it, I can do it too. Chael saying Evo spell. That's going to be interesting when they finally do an Evo spell. Honestly, if any spell would need an Evo, it would be Zap. Right? It's the most underused spell in the game. And man, the protection Hires given to this Inferno Dragon is just annoying for Ilion. And the Ilion's going to just go ahead and eat a little bit of sizzle here, but that's going to be more damage than he thinks. Yeah, look at that. It was clear that Ilion was going to let that one go in the end, but man. Good pickup here for Higher, and with the first 2 minutes away, Higher has opened up a really significant lead, over 600 points from right to left. Mina Farag saying, why are some players placing... oh, sorry, I did not mean to... That was a misclick. Hold on. I did not mean to delete that message. Whoops. Sorry, that was a misclick because the stupid menu popped up. Can I Yeah, sorry, that was... You are unbanned. I don't know why that happened, Mina. There we go. Can I get this to work, please? Why is it... I don't know why it keeps on making me do that, but really annoying. Anyway, your question was, why are some players placing the miners one tile away from the tower, not next to the tower? There's another... Other than playing the top corner, you can play one down from the top corner, but to the outside. It's another way to avoid King Tower activations. Zap that can reset 5 times. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. He should have sent to the miner to his opponent's tower, not his own. He was ahead. You're right. I mean, he was ahead. Maybe he was also trying to make sure that the bandit didn't hit. Right now, though, Higher is just running away with it. GG, well played. Higher's still gangster. All right. Now, I am going to run and grab my iPad so we have it as a backup in case everything goes terribly again. I'll be back in 1 minute, folks. And I'm back, everybody. I'm just here to try to get the... I just wanted to go get my iPad because I'm working off of a clean feed for this event. But as you've seen, there's been some random lags. So I am going to set up my iPad so that if we have another random lag, we have another option to watch. Because that was annoying. How about Evo Muskie? Evo Muskie turns into 3 Musketeers. Let's see. Let's go to my spectating account. Let's see. MK is my favorite ladder. Ugh. Should have sent his miner to his opponent's tower, not his own. There's an argument for that for sure. All right, let me go and jump into the clan. And again, this time we will have a backup. I'm using the clean feed because it's properly synced with their overlay and everything, but I'm gonna get us into the clan so we have a backup, just in case they have another issue. So here we go, getting it set up, folks. Evolution cards are broken. Yes, that's true. Why does it keep on doing that? It's very annoying. What team is Igor playing? Igor's not in this competition. Evo E-Giant's going to make me delete Clash. So far, they're only doing... whatchamacallit? So far, they've only been doing commons for Evos. So, you know, fingers crossed. Let me take a moment here just to make sure I have this set up. Okay, so I do... That's not the right location, I don't think. I think that's the wrong spot. Whatever. So now I have a backup solution in case there's an issue. If there is a problem, we have a backup solution. All right, let's look at some of the. Let's do some chat. Evo Graveyard has built-in freeze. Good. No. Rich, who do you think can win the golden ticket this month? My top pick is going to be Morton, but honestly, like this one really feels like anybody, right? The only person I think is totally not going to win it, and this isn't meant as slight, it's just the fact, is I don't think Dark Angel has a real chance. But like any of these guys can get hot. I think the best chances are probably Morton. Top 3 most likely, Morton, Arden, Igor, I think. But there you go. Let's see. Still waiting for this next round to start. Give me a second, folks. Do I think they'll leave in non-common cards? I think they're sticking with the commons so far. What's my opinion on Elvis? What, like the singer? Who's your favorite Clash Royale player? You are, Gaming World. You are. Evo Fire Spirit is 3 Fire Spirits that respawn if they hit a tower. What does that even mean? What? What? They have a chance because there's not Mo. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Morton Igor played each other the first round, and that's interesting. But again, it's double elimination, so one of them could go through a lower bracket run. Any of y'all know where to buy the CRL logo hoodie from? You can't! It's special edition! Oh well. Is Mo playing in July? He's not. He didn't even sign up for July. Avenger Endgame is just saying tons of names. Just saying names. Commentary without Rich and CRL is bleh. Well, I like the other guys myself, but you know, I appreciate that everyone has their own style, and I like that you like me. Is Mo going to get banned from CRL? Why would he get banned from CRL? For what reason would he get banned from? Why would that be a thing? Weird question. Let's see. What common card would you like to see at the next Evo? Let me look. Let me look at the cards. Let me look at all the cards here. What common card do I would like to see get the next Evo? Probably something a little bit heavier. Minion Horde. Minions or Minion Horde, I think would be an interesting next Evo, to be honest. Something that's not like totally cycle. Rascals could be interesting for an Evo as well. Skelly Dragons, they need something. Those are all interesting choices for Evos, I think. I like the idea of Evos targeting cards that have low play and win rates. When start 20 CRL 20 win? No idea. I don't understand, Anonymous, what you keep doing with that emoji, so I'm not going to put it up on my screen because I don't know if you're doing something trolly or not. Evo E-Giant Zap hits like a light and has double HP. Ugh. Let's see. Mo needs a nerf. Yeah, Rich, I heard you were the trainer for Mo Light. You have? Looking good today. Ooh, thank you. I got my haircut yesterday. I'm feeling good. I went to the gym yesterday too. You know, did arms and shoulders yesterday. Starting to get on a grind. I've let it slide too much. So starting to get back on the gym grind. My sister's getting married in May of next year, and they've asked me to be the officiant. So I want to look good for the pictures. You know what I mean? Bonjour, je parle français. J'ai étudiant de français. I'm trying to remember what that word is in French. Je parle un peu. Je comprends. Un peu. Let's see. Avenger is still just saying names of players. Now he said Rainbow. Let's see. What's your opinion on Evo Phoenix that lays 2 eggs on death? I mean, that sounds like what the Evo would be, right? Doesn't that sound like exactly what the Evo would be? Not coming for a long time. Phoenix is OP, but that does sound like the Evo. Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at our lineup for Team ElectroDragon versus Shot Calalas, set number 1. This is the 1v1 BO3s, so it's Adrian Pedro versus Ruben, Surgical Goblin versus Dudu, and then Canario versus Mohamed Light, if we get there. Bat should be one of the next ones, as it was the icon for showing in one of the TV Royale episodes. Interesting. That's an interesting little pick. But I'd like it to not be cycle cards, because we already have so much cycle that's been done. Evo Balloon drops a giant skeleton bomb when it dies. Oh my lord. I think minions need a buff. Maybe. Hello, Rich. Speak French. Oh, I already addressed that one earlier. Rich, favorite comic book? Good question. I really like the Joss Whedon run on Astonishing X-Men. I think that's really good. I have like 4 of those up there in my little section. There's some of the fun old Batman stuff. Wolverine Old Man Logan is really good. So there you go. Let's see. Morton or Moogie? I mean, I've met Moogie, but Morton's one of my all-time favorites. What's more annoying, players changing their names or evolutions? Players changing their names. TBH. Hire won CRCC Spring Championship last month. He's doing great in China. Nice. I've actually been planning on putting some of the CRCC stuff on my channel, just I haven't had time. My birthday is in 2 months and 7 days. Well, that is a time period between now and your birthday. Bans for this matchup. Both teams banning the Firecracker Evo, so lots of Evos on the board. Both teams banning Pump, but the big ones here, NATO, EQ, Fisherman, and RG. So effectively 2 Evos banned because RG is banned. Look to see some Hog. Maybe some Mortar in here, especially with the EQ out. Very interesting. Are you doing stand-up these days? No, I'm not really, unfortunately. Très bien. Thank you. Let's see. Evo Balloon, it's like Rocket Balloon in Clash of Clans. Oh, wild in here. Ça fait combien de temps tu parles en français? I know I can read that, but I don't remember something about you speak in French. Ça fait combien de temps? I actually don't know what the first 4 words of that mean, but I do remember I do know what the last 4 words of that mean. Let's see. What else? What deck do you think Mo mains? He plays every deck and beats everyone. Yeah, what do you mean mains? What happened to Koji and Manu? They have moved on from CR. It's always nice to see you, bro. Good to see you, too. Still waiting for this game to start. Ask Rascal's Evo don't die to log. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. You are not wrong that would be interesting. Let's see. I got a quick message there. Evo Fire Spirit should be a Fire Spirit that is triple in size and triple the damage. That's a lot. Just give Evo Hog Rider, people would officially quit the game. Hog Rider isn't OP. Hog Rider is not OP. Hog Rider is the most balanced win condition in the game. Now, if NATO didn't exist, there might be a Hog Rider problem. But Hog Rider is the most balanced win condition in the game. What month is Clash Royale Finals? November. Marvel or DC? Generally Marvel. DC has a few better properties, but generally Marvel. Am I streaming monthly qualifiers this weekend? I already streamed them last weekend, and I am going to be casting monthly finals this upcoming weekend. What's more annoying, Firecracker or mastery notifications? Bro, mastery notifications can get out of here. They're pound sand. Where can I watch CRCC? Hopefully here eventually. I just have to actually record them. There should be more people watching these games. Well, tell your friends then. You know how to make it happen. Ooh, Astonishing X-Men, the new Wolverine suit for Hugh Jackman is fire. I haven't actually seen the picture. I'm trying to avoid any spoilers. Evo Rocket is very dangerous. Oh, wow, I'm so far behind. Why do they ban Firecracker if they already banned Evo Firecracker? Maybe to make a point? I don't know. Maybe just to be like, hey, we are super duper double banning this. Do I think level 15 can be canceled? Can we go against it? No, it's been so long. There's literally no way. It's literally not ever going to happen. Level 15 is here. It's been around. It's already established. They're not going to go back on level 15. And from their perspective, it's actually been a success because most of the community doesn't actually care. Doesn't Mo main their Eli deck? I mean, main is an interesting question. You know Benzer Riddell? Yeah. Remember when you asked Clash Royale players to buy a ticket for Mo to go on a trip so they can win? Yeah, pretty much. When will Mo play? He's on the lineup. It was just on screen a minute ago, Ollie. Rich, am I the only person who doesn't... Do you do all your masteries? Or do you stop... Or do you only play one... Or do you just one trick? All right, here we go. Interesting choices on both sides. Evo Barbs all over the board. Or not Evo Barbs, but Barbs that will be evolved later. I need to work on my parlance for that. But both guys going with Barbs in the Evo slot. Is this pigs from LordSeb? I mean, it's like half kind of lava, right? Like you think of Barbs. I actually don't know this deck. Like Graveyard from Adrian Piedra and either Graveyard or Pigs from LordSeb. And here we go. Evolution Barbs out for LordSeb. And same for AP. Bo saying probably Loon from LordSeb. And then GY from Adrian. Oh, you're saying, and you said this GY from Adrian. Yeah. Adrian looks like GY. There it is. The Rascals make it super GY-ish. And the Tombstone, obviously. Loon from LordSeb. That'd be interesting. It's kind of a heavy Loon deck. 2 Inferno Dragons behind a Skelly King. Archers to help. And it's Graveyard from LordSeb as well. Okay. Evo Barbs are all the Barbs in general getting decent value. And LordSeb with no really great way to kill Barbs. At least not offensively. It feels like that's going to be a really big advantage for Adrian Piedra. Ali Shari saying if you ban Evo Cracker only, you can still use it by not putting the Evo position deck while it's double banned. Yeah, but they could have just banned Firecracker and then banned a different Evo. Oh, they did. Look, they changed it. It must have been wrong. You can see the shot Calalas bans are actually Firecracker and Evo RG. So a little correction there on the overlay. So the bomb tower working on defense here. LordSeb has plenty to defend against these pushes. I'm just very curious about how he gets any real significant damage. Snowball plus arrows. Graveyard doesn't do a lot here for Adrian Piedra. LordSeb trying to get into the lower levels. 2164. This might be the lowest damage game I've ever seen of Clash Royale that will have a winner. Evo Barbs trying to defend and then turn into a real counter push here. Is this going to be the lowest scoring game of Clash Royale in the modern era? Arrows plus Snowball. Can the Graveyard get some skeletons on? They do. Graveyard opposite way. Is there a poison available? Snowball trying to make enough room for something, and just the clock's in the way. The clock's in the way. What's the number? Is that enough? I think Adrian Pedro wins it by 32 HP. What a ridiculous game of Clash Royale. What a ridiculous game of Clash Royale. That whole thing was nutty. That whole thing was just nutty. Let's go ahead and see if I can get the replay up here for that ending. What a thoroughly ridiculous game of Clash Royale that was. So here we go. Final 18 seconds. Both players have done like 1,000 damage. And then the poison defending against the graveyard. But the snowball arrows get enough for just one little touch. So 1976. Other direction, snowball, not enough. And you can see just inside, like, graveyard in. Snowball touches. And there's just enough to get it done. Wow. People say, all right, let's go back to the chat here. Mo not playing. Mo is scheduled to play in the second set. The overlays were all goofy before. Mo is scheduled to play in the second set for Shot Calalas against Vitor. Do I think Goblin Barrel Evolution is needed to revive Logbait? I hate Logbait. So, no. I just hate Logbait so much. It just makes me so angry. I hate playing against it so much. When is the World Finals this year? In November. Let's see. Rich, what is the Skeleton Evolution's ability? It makes they spawn more skeletons on hit. Will I cast monthly finals this weekend? Yes, I will. Does 3 wins normally secure top 6? I don't know what you mean. What's the context for that question, Tan? What is Mo's deck right now? I don't know. Look it up on Royale API. So both players going Evo Skellies. Evo Skellies are kind of like a why not when you have them. If you hate Logbait, it doesn't mean you don't like Riley. No, I just hate it. Morton's an all-time Logbait player. I don't hate Morton. I just hate playing against Logbait. It really frustrates me. Tofika Rahman saying, shout me out, please. No, I will not shout you out, Tofika. You're right, Rich. That's crazy, very low damage. Yeah, that was a crazy match. They just both had so little ability to break through in any real legitimate way. So minor control versus GY. Lou plays CR. Riley deserves more recognition. I think Riley has the exact right amount of recognition. He's very popular, has a successful YouTube channel, and he's getting about the right amount of recognition for how good he is. And if he adds some more accomplishments to his list, then he will continue to grow. I think Riley, I think some people are underrated, some people are overrated. I think Riley is just rated. Riley is accurately rated. Ruben's deck pool seems to be deepening a bit after he kind of got a reputation of being like Hog RG Loon. Evo Skellies trying to work on the defense against the graveyard. Mother Witch turning that into a real problem though. And Surgical Goblin calling good game. Big issue. Big problem from Surge. Titan asking, who'll be casting by your side this weekend? Andrew and AC. This is Juicy's weekend off. And now Ruben just playing defense on the weak side. Puts the Graveyard just to continue to force some defensive expenditure. And the Poison goes offensive, so Graveyard opens up even more damage here. Frank saying, I just like that little clock covers the most inconvenient. Yeah, that little clock's super annoying. Evo Skellies getting into a big fight here in the bridge. Mother Witch finally turns them all around. Evo Skellies almost feed the Mother Witch more rather than make it better. And that's a GG. Ruben taking the win there in game number 2. We are going to game number 3, folks. Sam Mack saying, what's good, Rich? Pumped to start my day here in Provo, Utah, USA with your stream. It's nice to hang out with you again. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Surge, is a counter deck you should be winning this? What do you guys think? That guy from Sirius A, Surge, had counter there. Let me do a poll here. Who had matchup? And let's go Ruben or Surge. Here we go. Here's a little poll. Let's see what you got. Infinite Pigs, yeah. What is the foot size of Mo? I have no idea. Sacramento Kings, light the beam! Do you see... You can't really see it in here, but I have a Sacramento River Cats. Oh, not River Cats, River Rats. The old Sacramento roller hockey team. I have a Sacramento River Rats doll over there. That I found in a random old box of mine, which was pretty cool. Say hello from Indonesia, Rich. What's up, Arif? How are you? What is the most annoying card of all time except Firecracker? The most annoying card of all time. Good question. On my list, I don't know. Princess is pretty high up there. Mega Knight's pretty high up there. Golem's pretty high up there. Whatever my opponent's playing, basically. And most people there are saying that Ruben had matchup. I think so too. Rich, what state are you from? I am from California, but I live in Texas now. Lived in California for the vast majority of my life. Moved to Texas a couple years ago with my family. That's a good lightning. I think Dudu's going to take a big hit here. Does that get 2? Wow, Dudu has to go out and... Dudu goes out and plays Poison on top of that. So now going to find himself almost 3 Elixir behind, 2.5 behind after giving up tons of damage. And that, my friends, is a huge problem. Nice glasses. Thank you. The new Larry icon looks like a giant skeleton. That's confusing. I see what you mean. Dart Goblin is super toxic and annoying. That's true. Best 3 players in CR history. It's hard to argue against that list being Mo, Mugi, Surge. But there is an argument. It depends on, are you talking about best at their peaks or best overall career? More Elias from Sacramento. Me too. 916. Mo, Morton, Mugi. The 3 M's. That's It's hard to not put Surgical Goblin in that argument, though. That's really hard to not put Surge in that argument. This is a very close game here. It looked like Dudu was dead in the water after some early missteps, but now he's back and in the lead. I think Canario's trying to open up a lava lane on the right-hand side by sucking out the Inferno Tower to the left. And here he goes, right? Great play from Dudu. Very smart. Saw that coming a mile away and kills that loon. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Go. I'll answer some of this. I'll talk to chat in a minute here because we're gonna have a set break. Let's stay focused on here for a second. All right, this is an opportunity here. Canario just needs death damage, and that's what he needed right there. Poison plus Miner in from Dudu. No catch. Huge that there's no catch. Can Canario get lightning and arrows? And he does! Canario! Giving his team the set #1 win. ElectroDragon coming out ahead of Shot Calalas to open things up. And you could argue that should not have happened. Coming up next, folks, Vitor versus Mohamed Light. When's Mohamed Light playing? When is Mohamed Light playing? Well, coming up next, Mohamed Light versus Vitor. Have these guys played each other before? Has that ever happened? Have these two players ever faced each other inside the arena? Let's look at the replay from our previous match. This was the really, really nice play from Dudu that almost won him the game after a pretty rough opening that is what ended up losing him the game. So here you go. And I called it when he went lava left-hand lane. That was to suck out the Inferno. Canario trying to find a way to the right-hand side. So I said, hey, that's just to get the Inferno out. Boom, here comes the Valk balloon push, and a smart miner there from Dudu. And that death damage was all that was needed for Canario. All right, let me catch up on chat here. Do I hate flying machines as much as I do? They always connect and they don't die. Yeah, flying machines are annoying. Amit saying, increase your fan base soon. Oh, thank you. I like to continue growing. Surgical's obviously not focusing on Clash Royale. He has a kid coming, so I don't know what he's focusing on. Probably on his kid. How did you learn the French language? I took French for 3 years in high school. I should know it better, but I did just enough to get by. Like the beam Mo. There you go. Rich, I'm from Arizona. What part? I spent time in the Tempe, Phoenix area and in the Tucson area and I was just in Sedona recently. Love from Bangladesh. Love to Bangladesh. What card evolution are you looking for? Zap. What do you think Lava is good right now in the meta, Rich? It's better now that there's Evo Barbs. Here we go, folks. And I'll address more chat in a minute. Someone is saying wild stuff in the chat. But right now, let's focus on the game everyone wants to see. Vitor Mohamed Light. And remember, there are no bans here in this duel mode. This is not in-game duels, it is regular duels, so it does give players a lot more flexibility. Evo Mortar for Mohamed Light, or Mortar in the Evo slot for Mohamed Light in Game 1. Ooh, and that's a nice RG from Vitor to also get some damage on the Archer Queen and then go ahead for one shot. Very nicely played there. Kind of did double duty. Now does have to worry about this push and has to spend a lot of cycle cards. Elixir advantage goes to the Pharaoh. And he goes ahead to sacrifice that for a little snowball. RG Lumberjack push now for Vitor. And Vitor really trying to push hard on this RG. And I think most of that was to get what you saw there, the Elixir advantage. Now up 4 with Evo RG in, primed. Primed? Is that the word we'll use? So I gotta figure out all my terminology for this totally new way to play Clash Royale. And just cycling a whole bunch of stuff to get his Evo RG way in the back here. Mortar played. I'm trying to decide, is that Mortar played early from Mo? Is that Mortar played right on time? If Mo does it, it feels like it's the right move. And those Goblins are going to do some annoying stuff there. Fisherman almost gets killed by the Mortar Goblin light arrows combination. And Evo Mortar has enough HP to survive, and this RG just gets shut down. Graveyard in. Knight going to tank briefly for this. Lumberjack plus Electro Spirit to clear, and that will be enough to play solid defense here. Good spread from Mo to prevent the Lightning from getting extra value here. In sudden death overtime, Vitor with the lead, 24-78 to 23-80. Very, very tight. And that's good lightning value for Vitor. And that's going to be a lot of damage for the Evo RG, especially now that it's all raged up. Oh, my word. Did they finally find a way to nerf Mohamed Light and it's just create crazy, hard-to-predict evolutions? Big game swinger cards. This RG should get the shot. Mortar barely holds on to it. It's going to get the shot anyway, though. GG, well played. Game number 1 to Vitor. They finally found a solution to Mohamed Light. Add in Evos. Those are crazy. Let's see. Ollie Sherry saying, bruh, Morton is trash, never won a championship. Worst take I've ever seen. Terrible take. Igor's better achievements than Morton, both ladder and CRL. Yes, but a much smaller, like, Igor's World Finals is that he went 5 and, like, you know, Igor went 5-1 in one competition, right? Like, not to take away from Igor that he did great, but Morton's overall career. But Igor's a better ladder player. So, you know. And Mo keeps winning monthly vows even to go to World Finals. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Let's see. Princess is really annoying. Yep, I'm with you on that. What's the most broken Evo card? It's Firecracker. There's no question about it. I think Mo's the only African player to compete at a high level. Is that right? Let me think about that. I'm not 100% sure. At that high of a level, maybe. I mean, like, depends on what you mean by high level, right? Like, Capgun's also from Egypt. Let's see. What card level are you looking for? Zap, I already answered that one. I'm so hyped for this game. Oh, wait, yes, I'm behind the game here. Let's see. Oh, let me get some water. Do I think Lava's good in this meta? Like I said, better because of the Evo Barbs. Where were you in France? Primarily Paris. I think pretty much only... Oh, you're from Mesa. Okay, cool. Do you know how to start an argument? Yeah, just talk. Let's see. Vitor hard counters Mo. Yeah, I felt like that was pretty nasty. Let's see. Mo's Menace match, the Evo RG. Yeah. And I have been playing this deck. This is my favorite deck. I've been playing Mo's version with the Skellies rather than the Goblins. But this is my favorite deck in the game right now. From a playing perspective. Good log. Bomb tower timed well. What's the best Indiana Jones movie? The first one, there's no questions. What's the second card Evo you're looking for aside, apart from Zap? Maybe like Minions or Minion Horde? Oh, that NATO does not do what Vitor was looking for it to do, and that is insane damage from the Evo Firecracker. And just the sequencing not quite going Vitor's way here. Just a little bit off. It's a solid NATO. But still lots of damage for Mo. And now he's got so much offensive momentum. See what I did there? Yeah. Tower down. GG well played. Game number 3 incoming. Rubber banding a little bit there on the spectator. All right, game number 3 coming up next. Let's look at some chat while we wait for it. What do I think about the state of the game? It could use some adjustment. Nobody really uses Barry at the Evo version. Maybe boosting health and bigger bomb when an Evo play. Interesting quest. Interesting note. Let's see. Mo's going to do dirty to Vitor with his RG. Yeah, I mean, Mo should play RG in game 3, but he might swerve just because RG is predictable, and Vitor might try to hard counter RG. When will level 15 arrive to Path of Legends? I think in about 5 months. I missed monthly qualifiers. Why didn't Mo qualify? He forgot to register. He just forgot to sign up to play. Evo Spirits will be very interesting. Yeah, I feel you on that. This is the most evil deck created by mankind. What, like the Firecracker drill deck? It's crazy strong. What's my current most played card? I mean, I'm abusing Firecracker right now. It feels bad losing a mirror match. Not quite a mirror match. I like Mo's version in that matchup much better. It's, you know, you have 2 elixir less for the overall to contribute to the cycle, right? With the bomb tower and the skeletons versus the goblins and the inferno tower. And then also I think the bomb tower does better on defense in that matchup than the inferno tower does. Let's see. Don't lie, Mo never forgets everything ever. Maybe he purposely didn't sign up. Whatever it is, he didn't sign up. He says he forgot. Do I think Evo Firecracker needs a nerf? Yes, without question. Evo Mega Knight, how dare you? Well, nope. Nope, stop. Stop, random buttons. Let's go ahead and go to game number 3 here. So Mo goes Hog. Interesting. Would Mo be able to win Worlds if he's banned from Evos? No, because Evos are so abusive. What does the Evo Mega Knight do? It double jumps when it jumps. Like it lands and goes boom, boom. So, Lavaloon Barbs for Vitor. Is Mo playing this with... No, he already played Skeletons. So maybe he's playing Mortar Hog. He might be playing no Evos, but my guess is he's playing Mortar. We'll see once Vitor lavas up if he mortars under this to the left. Going to EQ that, push the Hog through. And good shots for Vitor. Bat's going to work on the Lava Hound. Cannon pulls everything. Good cannon placement there with the barbs high and inside. But this is a problem. Has to go to the right-hand side, I believe. Yes, he does. I don't know what Mo's going to do about this left-hand lane, though. And that's just tons of damage. And no Evos here. Fascinating. This might be a 2-set sweep for ElectroDragon. Oh, and the missed EQ on the Tombstone. And that should be game. This should be enough for a GG. Got to reflect here. Didn't get the arrows and the reflection damage. Barbs will chew up the Hog Rider. And that's it. That's going to be it. There's no way. Wow. RG was the obvious play, so Mo didn't go for it. Goes with a no Evo Hog deck, and Vitor gets the win in 3, and that's a 2-set sweep for ElectroDragon. Wow. Well, there you have it. I don't know why there's a timer on, because those matches are for tomorrow. There you go. Timer does come off. Well, there you go. 2-0 sweep for Team ElectroDragon. Nightcrow with the 2-1 win in our first matchup. Tomorrow, some more fun matches. Cold Bear Esports versus ESPORT versus French SWAT. And Higher Gaming versus 40K Louth. That will be same time here tomorrow. Some pretty fun players overall in there. Colbert, Esport, Paradox, ABASS, Nico, Alfon, Alpha. Higher Gaming with Samuel, Miniminter, Kodigo, Keef, Pedro, SurgTS. Pretty nasty lineup there. 40K Louth with Furkan, Gooey, Aaron, Asaf, Ban, and Clown, a.k.a. Kick Ash. And French SWAT with Titan, Crazy Hulk, Bob the Rock, Marnix, Matea, and Sosa. So that will be a whole lot of fun. Back here tomorrow. So if you didn't get enough Clash Royale, Esports didn't get enough of GKR, make sure you come back tomorrow. That's going to be it for the day, folks. I hope you really enjoyed it. I enjoyed having you all here. More fun Clash Royale esports stuff coming here. Again, back tomorrow. Some more stuff in the works that we'll be seeing here, including next week we kick off the Queso Cup Teams Edition, starting here on the 19th, I believe, of next week. Either the 18th or 19th of next week, so I'll double check on the date for that. But Queso Cup Teams Edition on its way here as well. That's it for this one, guys. It's been a whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out with y'all, as always. I'll see you back here mañana. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dude. Peace.